Hi church, hope you are all well. This is church news for the week ahead. It's been so good to hear that many people have been blessed by the devotions that we've been running for the last 3 weeks. And the last devotion we have in its current format is tomorrow, Monday the 30th of November. After that, what we are going to do is we're going to move into a series of Advent devotions that I'm going to be doing on a daily basis for the 24 days of Advent. And we're going to be using this fantastic book. What's it? I can't. Repeat the Sounding Joy. It was backwards in the camera, I couldn't read it. Repeat the Sounding Joy. And this runs through daily devotionals in chapters 1 and 2 of Luke. So they'll be last about 5 minutes, and I'm going to be effectively reading this book, but adding some things, removing something. Probably about 70% isn't my content, so I can't take for all the sort of glory for the work that's been done. Mainly, I'm just delivering this devotion, and it's going to be really encouraging as we really start to unpack what Christmas is truly about, and we make sure we get the whole story in before Christmas Day. So that is our devotional series, and that will again be coming out on a daily basis. Also, basically this book is produced by a great Christian company called The Good Book Company that many of you will have heard of. And we've got the catalogue, and I've got a load of these that I'm going to be giving out at church over the next week or two. And in this, I've already bought some stuff for Kathy and the girls, and there's some amazing resources, brilliant kids' books with a message, challenging books for adults, Christian or people who are searching. And so we're going to have a copy of that for everyone to take away. Let's buy some gifts, not all gifts, but let's buy some gifts that go a little bit deeper with some more meaning. And that leads us on to church is restarting again. I'm sure you've already picked this up by now. And so we are going to start our first Sunday service on, let's see, when is it? It is Sunday the 6th of December, a week today, and that's 11 o'clock. And our Wednesday services will be at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays, and they will start on the 9th of December. So no services until next Sunday the 6th, and then onwards we will have our Sunday and Wednesday services. Now, I'm going to go into some of the details of other events we've got going on, but just so you're not overwhelmed with what is taking place, we are going to be producing a calendar that we will print out and give to everyone who comes to the services, and we'll also make that available online as well. So that is our services. Let's see what else we've got to talk about. So in terms of what is coming up in the week ahead, we will have, like I said, the devotional series that rather than having 5 days of devotions and then a worship on Saturday, Sunday sermon, because we're meeting in person, we're just going to have devotions every day from days 1 to 24th of December. We are looking at Wednesday. We're going to have our final Zoom prayer meeting, and that will be at 7:30 for 1 hour. And again, can I encourage you to join us? We're going to be praying about restarting church and Christmas and obviously COVID and protection. So please link in. The Zoom link will come out via the regular means of Facebook, email and text. Other things we've got going on for some Christmas events. Now, let me just say, these Christmas events, they are just for fun. What we've realised is that because of lockdown and because of limited access, I tell you what, me and Kathy love Christmas events like the Christmas markets, but because that stuff isn't happening or it's limited, or if I'm honest, for things that are running like drive-in cinemas, they're very expensive. So we have got 4 events taking place that are just fun events for us. So the first one is on Friday, the 11th of December, at 7:30 p.m. and that is a wreath making craft session. So that's been run by Elaine, and she's got all the bits and pieces together for people to make an amazing wreath. That will cost £5 just to cover materials, And again, the details, you need to sign up for that. If you don't sign up, you're not going to be able to come because we're buying the right amount of resources for the number of people. So what you need to do is get in contact with Elaine, and her email and phone number will be sent out in the text and the email. So, because I don't want to announce that publicly on Facebook. So that is a wreath making class on Friday the 11th of December. That'll be really good. Can I encourage you some guys to come? Craft is often, it's just the women who come. Now, I'm not sure if I'm coming. It's about babysitting, and me and Kathy both want to come, so I think we're going to flip a coin and see who gets to come. But guys, come along with your spouses. It'll be lots of fun. Again, all social distancing will be applied, and we'll have everything set out in tables. Right, we've then got our friendship group, Christmas Social. Details of that will follow, and Sue will contact all the group who come along to that. But that's going to be taking on Friday the 11th also, from 1 till 3 p.m. But Sue will be in contact regarding those details. And then we're moving on to 2 movie screenings. The first one we're going to have is Home Alone. Everyone loves this classic. And I tell you what, we've picked 2 films that are classics because people don't want to watch an attempt at a new Christmas film. They're normally pretty rubbish. You can see loads of those that look dire on Netflix and Amazon Prime and TV. But these are the classics we're showing. So Home Alone 1, Macaulay Culkin, and that is going to be screened at City Church on 2 p.m. on Saturday the 12th of December. Going to be upstairs, we're going to have the blind pulled, we're going to have a great picture, great sound, we're going to provide popcorn and soda, so cold drinks, no hot drinks. If you want hot drinks, bring a flask. And so that is going to be brilliant. Now, here's the key thing. You have to book in, and it's £1. Hardly going to break the bank. It's £1 just to cover costs, but also get commitments from people. Now, what you need to do is you have to book in for that. The cut-off for the booking in will be Friday the 11th of December at 9 a.m. If you've not booked before then and you've got plenty of time, you can't come. Simple as that. You can't just turn up because we want to make sure that with COVID that we've set everything out in the places based on who's coming so that we can get the right sort of drinks and snacks and popcorn in stock. So you have to book in. But that is going to, obviously there's going to be families there. I imagine there's going to be a core of people in their 30s and 40s who have fond memories of Home Alone. The second film we are showing, a bit more of an old school classic, is It's a Wonderful Life. And that is probably in the top 3 favourites for me and Kathy. And if I'm honest, it's certainly in the top 3 favourites of films for Christmas published by any kind of top list of films. A Wonderful Life is right up there, if not number 1. And it's a classic film. If you've not seen it, don't be put off by the fact it's a 1946 black and white film. It is superb. Now, this one, bit more expensive. It's £5. Let me tell you why. And I am so excited about this one. It's a Christmas film, but it's got a dessert smorgasbord in. Now, if you know what a smorgasbord is, well done. Most people aren't going to know what that is. What we're going to have is a dessert buffet. It'll be served to your table. There will be a wealth of wonderful Christmas desserts. You're going to have so I would say, come hungry, just have a tea, an evening meal that's just full of desserts. So that is going to be amazing. And so just to clarify, that will be on 7 p.m. Saturday, the 19th of December. And again, you have to book in for that. You can't turn up without a ticket. And the cut-off for that will be Friday, the 18th of December at 9 a.m. that you'll need to book in. The way you're going to book in for these events is through Eventbrite, and we will be sending a link through our email and text of how to book in. Really simple. Most people, if you've been to events in the last few years, will have used Eventbrite, but we're not making this a sort of a public invite. If you've got friends and other family you want to bring along, that's great. But we want to make sure that this is largely growing family within church. It's not got an evangelistic outreach element. It's just so we can all have a great church with one another at our family at church. So that is our films. And that is pretty much everything for our announcements. It's been a bit of a longer one, but we've had lots to cover. So all of this will be clarified in our first services taking place on Sunday, the 6th of December. And get in the Christmas spirit. We had our Christmas tree up. If I'm honest, it's already been up a week. Put your Christmas tree up, get it up early, get your Christmas jumper on, get ready for meeting God and growing in these devotions, and also having a lot of fun with our family at church. God bless everybody.